We'll see if it's going on. I think it's going to pop in here in a second. It should be on by now, I think, right? It looks like it's up and running. I see it up there and running. Sorry, I had household duties to perform there. Junior had to go to work. It's so proud when you take your kid to work, you know, and they got their bank account all growing and, you know, also growing with envy from me. Looking at Junior's bank account the other day, I was like, hold up a second, man. I might have to submit a loan application. But anyway, it's nice that Junior is going to work. You know, you get proud of that. It's a proud moment, you know. We were in our base files, and we were messing around with some stuff on I don't know if it was the hub world, but we ended up at a particular base, and we were just kind of playing around with some ideas. And I think we're just going to keep on going with that. Nothing particularly in mind. We're just going abstract and crazy stuff, so... that is the theme for today. That's all we're doing. I'm just sitting down and relaxing. We can sit here and chill and talk about some No Man's Sky or, I don't know, man, whatever you want to talk about. You know, I think we have a lot in common, man. I think if you like No Man's Sky, you kind of like being lost in fucking space. And if you don't like being lost in space, maybe No Man's Sky isn't for you. But if it is, here we are all lost into space right here, right now. So... I think it's a pretty deep, fundamental common ground. It can be ruined by a lot of things, but it is a deep, fundamental common ground, right? I think so. It's a cool thing. Let's go into persistent state data, and let's go into persistent player bases. Now look at this. What's going on here? It's because I'm in a different system here. So these should be just my bases right here, I think. Garaja Outpost. And there's the Emerald. What was I on? I was so mine goes all the way to the Garaja, and I'm on the Harrisboro or whatever. The village could probably go. I think that it's one of my ideas that I had. Let's go ahead and copy this. And we can throw this back into Blender. Complains about my bit rate and then tells me I'm good every single time, or just makes it crappy. I don't know how you guys are seeing this. I hope it's okay for you guys. Between the situation of my location and everything else, you know, I just have a really inconsistent network provider. So, and you know what? It's not their fault. I live in seclusion, and I do that on purpose. And, well, it's a price you got to pay. It's a privilege to have this problem. I swear to you. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, I'd like faster internet out here, but, you know. Elon Musk made that 5G Starlink or something, you know. Oh, my gosh, beaming that stuff right down into my head. Is that going to be any good? I don't know. We don't know, folks. Who knows? I eat McDonald's sometimes. That's got to be way worse than anything else. But I don't know what they do. What do? They sprinkle like crack cocaine or heroin product onto their French fries. Their French fries are just good. I don't know. I got a weak spot for it. I can't zoom in. What is going on with this? Did I just open up the? Man, let me go into import here. Let's start all over with this. I feel like I jumped into something. There we go. Still not what I really wanted. Well, that turned out to be a big turd right there, I tell you. It looked neat. It was kind of fun to walk through on that last live train wreck of a stream. It was fun, right? Okay, let's see if we can straighten this out. There we go. Okay, and then we had some other pieces to play with. What do we have pulled out here? And these are kind of old school and standard. You know, this is stuff that we've done before. Not that I am going to... Let's get the race boosters back in here. So the race starts. Did we hit... I like the old style of this layout better. I do believe in the Blender plugin add-on. Does anybody else that uses it? One of Charlie's updates, he really changed it. I'm sure it made sense to him as he was like laying it all out. He's like, oh, this has got to change. And I wish I kind of understood why he did it. Or maybe if I looked at it more, used it more, I'd probably understand it too. But I don't. I just hate things that change right in the middle of it. Like even with the building mode in No Man's Sky, like I had, dude, they changed the building physics way back then, and I had just started getting used to them, and then boom, they changed them again. So yeah, it's a keen poster, funny. Well, let's go and let's go ahead and type in the race start because I know I want that, and I'm still just kind of looking for. I was kind of like aimlessly looking for some other things, but the race start thing is definitely going to come in here. We had some ideas with this. We're going to make kind of like a wall out of this thing here, and then maybe line that up onto something, huh? Or walk down it. All I know is that shit looked really cool last time we were in there, and I haven't made a wall per se, so we can maybe. Let's make a box out of this and make something that you walk down. Now, we're not going to do it all perfect here. We're just going to whip a test version of this out here. We're gonna test this out. See how it looks. I think it's going to look good anyway. I have some faith in this. Seeing it on that last build, and it had a good feel to it anyway. I wonder if we can make like maybe an octagon or something like that. That would like really look cool. And I don't know how big we're going to make this. We're at, what, 28 pieces now. So let's take this and move this out of the way. Let's get this big structure away from the base computer there. And move that down. Oh, I'm stuck on it. All right, we're stuck on that thing there. Sorry, I had to fix the stream up there. It wasn't categorized. There we go. So maybe people can find the stream now. Now that it is in the No Man's Sky category there. All right, that should maybe help it. As if anybody wants to watch me live. It's just easier for me to upload this stuff instantly than to sit there and peck and paw at it all day. One more on these guys. Where are we at? 28. Let's sham it down its throat, guys. Let's go big here or go home. We want like a long tube, so let's duplicate that one more time. Slam that down there on the end. Let's adjust the camera here. Now, let's grab all these and spin this way here. And let's go into our rotate mode. Ooh. Did I hit a 90 perfectly on the first try? Look at that. I just looked over there and it said 90. I was proud of myself. I like it when I can eyeball it. You can eyeball 90 degrees perfectly, man. I feel like the world, like a person that just drew the world, the first circle, perfect circle. All right. No, I'm not. I don't feel like that. Just a nailed it moment. Okay, let's spin this. Ooh, not like that. Here we go. Let's get some. Is it just a square tunnel? Is a square gonna be all right, or do we? What is that at? Is that on? This is 92. I mean, that's the tunnel right there. That should be interesting. How high is that off the ground? It's not too high off the ground. Last time it was way up in the air. We couldn't get up there. And it glitched us in there just at the right moment there. So, now that we have this, what should we do with it? What are we at for pieces down here? 196 pieces. Let's grab this here, and I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to think of something off the bat here. Let's duplicate this and see if we can. I want it to be kind of small and intimate in there on that first one, and then we can just do some. I don't know. Let's try some ideas out. Just look at some stuff. Let's go crazy and look at things. Let's talk about some of the tools in here. Maybe I'm gonna go and I don't know. Let's push and pull this thing. I think that always kind of gets some weird stuff going on here. And then you can take little pieces of what you pushed and pulled and put them back together. So like we can come up with this. And maybe just grab some of that cool stuff from the outside out there and get rid of all this. Just come right up through and clean out all this side garbage here. Let's go as far as really taking it down there. All right, that looks like I've almost evened it up. Enough to be experimental here. Obviously that one's got a little more on it than this one here. And then because these things are going to be flopping all over the place. What do we do with something like this? Let's go marry it up again, huh? Let's create something over here. I can get a little up close and personal with this here, because this is kind of funky. All right, well, let's even this out a little bit here. Grab onto that one, grab onto that one. Is that even? That looks good, right? Okay, so I don't know, it's kind of odd to me. I like it. And even this could be some kind of, I don't know, where'd it go? Why did I lose my, I lost control there. All right, what are we at for pieces there? Hey, we're only at 500. And this is starting to look like something more of something weird that I would want to build and see inside the game. And we will walk, well, we're going to place this in the tube here, I think. And then you're going to walk through the tube. And this will be on the outside of said tube. And it's just going to be some weird-ass piece of artwork, huh? Look at that. That's going to be crazy looking. Where are we at for pieces down there? 1,548. And these are the race pieces, so they're going to be pretty heavy as far as competing for Render limitations. All right, let's even this out slightly. Like I said, I'm not going for any the perfect award today. Let's grab our little tube down here, our little tunnel that we're going to walk through. We could either make this bigger or slide it a little bit. I'm thinking, man, like 2,000 of these pieces, I'm not quite sure if the game is going to handle this correctly. I could maybe blow this piece up slightly, but I don't know if that's going to add value to the experience of walking through it. I couldn't say for certain. And how many pieces do I have highlighted here right now? Highlighted, scene selection, objects. It usually has a, oh, it's 1,000. Yeah, see, I can't really duplicate that. That's a lot already. We'd be maxing the game out. I mean, I could take this whole, I could take the end section out of there, but I think that looks cool like that. I think I want this right here like that. And let's go grab gosh, what's in the right spot here? Decorations. I want to walk on something cool here. Exotic decorations. So let's go into, what are those things called? I have no idea. Is it a beamstone? Not a beamstone. Beamstones are that guy. That might be interesting though. But that's not what we're going with. We're kind of, I think it might be sort of at a max here. These are complicated pieces that are moving around. Hot plant. Toadstools. You can walk down some toadstools. That might be cool. Let's go big or go home, right? Go big or go home. Let's do a toadstool tunnel. Yeah, I said it. We're gonna maybe make them big. I'm thinking here. Let's see. Flare cap toadstool. What is this? Zoom down. Zoom a zoom. Let's get this up. Perfect. That's what we want. Flare cap. Looks like a good one right there, guys. All right, so we are going to make a tunnel out of the toadstools here. Should I invert that and spin it around and have the glowy stuff on the outside? I wanted to do something with glass too. I don't know. We were... Let's go. I'm sticking with my original guns. I don't know why I like to change my mind so much. All right, so let's duplicate this. Take it down. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go to transform or mirror and go to Y. Okay. So we can take this. We got to try to do this slim like here. I'm not sure if it's the smartest idea. It's going big. And this is not, I guess this is, hey, it's experimental. I can't promise you anything. That's all I can promise. So we're going to go ahead and do it like this. I'm going to go big or go home, right? I keep saying that. Let's live it. See if I can make this able to walk down it. I think if I can maybe squeeze them together like this. Again, I'm not doing it exact. We'll see if this all renders. Oh, I messed up. I didn't touch that one right. Are they all wonky over here? Yeah, they're sort of wonky, man. I hate it when it does this. It's because I didn't have them straight up and down. I think I based it off of... we need to probably stick it down. Stick one down onto the base flag here. Yeah. Let's go to tools. Nope. Forgot where I was at. Snap. Take it to here. Touch that one. Snap it. Get rid of these. spin around here. Grab this guy. Scale it up. Nope. Move. Okay, let's take that base computer out of there. We don't need to see that. No. That's the base flag comes back in. That's what I need back out. It says base swamp, and then once it base flag, and I got rid of it. So we double that up. We pull it back down here. Let's go into mirror. Let's hit it on the local Y. Snag this other one. Go into rotate. Duplicate. Kind of stagger them off into like an. I'm thinking or hoping that I can walk down this little tube here. If I can get my shit together and make this straight. There we go. One more. Let's make it a little bit closer. And then one more. It's on that stupid axis there again. There we go. Okay. Let's grab all these. Let's move them up. Pull this out. Straighten everything up here a little bit. Okay. Now, we want that in sort of a size orientation that's going to match that tunnel, right? So we got these guys sitting on the outside like this. And we're just going to duplicate these down this way here. And you know what? I mean, we'll see how it looks. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I've done something sort of like it. But I had an itch, and I wanted something weird. And I do believe this is going to satisfy that. Where are we at for parts? We're at one. I got one. Let's see. 1,607. Let's go ahead and export this and take a look at it. Let's delete this. Control V. Save it. Back out. Save. Going into the game. See if OBS will follow me into the game capture mode. Look at that, it did that. Their update actually fixed something for once. Look, Mom, no mods. We're going to go into my normal save here. And go check out what this monster that we just made, folks. A lot better than the previous one. I got my head straight now. That's not where I saved it. Because I jumped in and out of my ship on the last one, I'm pretty sure. Unless I got distracted. Nonetheless, we are in a spot that we can remedy this pretty quickly. Now, I'm expecting this to look grand and really cool. Snow just enough, man, to bury the end of my driveway when the plow comes by. All right, folks. Looks like trouble.
Ground protection falling.
Yes. Alright, let's check this out, man. Absolute crazy pandemonium going on up here. I was hoping I could make it. Alright. What a wicked structure. I could have had it a little tightly packed together. I don't know if I can walk down it. Oh, it's almost lockable. Come on, get back up there, man. Alright. Oh my goodness, folks. Yeah, as with anything of mine, there is a chance of seizure possibility, so I forget to warn people. I guess it's a big thing and people get a little upset about it, and I'm not going to be insensitive to that because I don't know how many people are sensitive to that, so yeah, fair warning, man. Any of my stuff could definitely make you have a seizure. Yeah, we're inside of a fungal tunnel that leads into some really crazy stuff, man. Yeah, this is going to look weird at night. Let's go ahead and take a picture of that because the folks back home aren't going to believe this. It's fucking ridiculous. This is crazy. Well, it's exactly what I wanted. I wanted something different and something I hadn't done before, and I think I just pulled off something super odd very quickly, I think. It's satisfying me. I like weird stuff I haven't seen before, and I have never seen this before, and it's definitely weird. It puts a big smile on my face. Well, I'm going to go in there and tighten it up so I can walk through it, actually. So, I mean, this could have like a glass walkway down there. I mean, that might be able to solve the whole issue right there. Just put a glass walkway down this thing. And then our problem is kind of solved with being able to walk down this in a... I wish these things were symmetrical too. They have this one little odd piece. There's also the little robot piece that we can put in here. I was thinking the Red Dead Mario piece where he stacked them up, and then it's that little personal robot computer thingy. And stacking them up over and over again get you this weird snake result. What the hell is that? Like ice falling off my house, man. Boom out there. Boom with the ice falling. Add an extra 3 inches of snow to the driveway. Not a big deal until the plow comes by. It'll be 4 feet. See, these things are cool right there. Now, I think I want to turn... Man, we could turn these... Some of these the other way. See, the pulse is going right, but I want the actual pink, like the pink fire stuff facing the other way. I actually want to walk down the pink fire stuff. I think we need to reorientate those, maybe. But then the pulses aren't going to be right. So maybe we can have one set be where the pulses are coming towards the inside like this. And then we'll take the other set and we'll spin them the other way. And then we'll also have the pink jets spitting out. Pink and blue, right? Well, pink ones are facing one way. Oh, they're all pink, right? No, the blue ones are the ones that I'm standing on. Let's take a look at the other weird structure that... I pulled them apart just enough to where you're going to slip through the cracks. So, I guess you got to work for it, right? And then these little arch pillars. I think kind of, for me, this makes it. Yeah, look at that. That's super cool, man. Need a hotkey for the HUD. hotkey for the HUD, Sean, if you're watching. Checkbox hotkeys for icons too. Game-changing updates right there, folks. Super easy to do. I should be on the team. I mean, the HUD hotkey is selfish and personal, but everybody wants the icon hotkey. I don't talk to anybody that wouldn't want that. It'd be cool if the mushrooms here gave me shelter. No. They're a little bit oversized. That's a little bit too big. Everything's rendering in though. I think it's running. I mean it's taking its hit over there. Graphics cards are definitely doing their job. I'm expecting to hear some fans. Right when I said fans, there they go. I can hear them singing. Look at the design on that though. That looks rich. That looks really cool. If we can somehow slide in. Can't see what the hell I'm doing here. I kind of wanted to go. Do it the hard way. Going here. Find me a spot. Just look at some of this. I mean, look at the crazy artwork that I can just pull out of this. This is super wicked. Super pleasing to look at. This is the Lawnmower Man type of VR shit that I live for.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Not quite right already for a VR experience, but I think we're on the right track for some groundbreaking trippy stuff here to walk through. So I kind of want to take some pictures and I want to take some notes of what I want to do. This is how I kind of do it here, so I can have an idea. See, that spacing right there is my problem. And we talked about maybe doubling on them and switching them over. Oh, looked like the game might crash on me. Out of camera mode into a crash. Or OBS took over some kind of camera thing. So I think that's going to crash it. But you guys got to see some really cool stuff. I'm impressed. And it was kind of a happy accident here. You know, we took some stuff and we spun it around crazy. And then I started doubling it and moving it. Go back and watch it. It's really cool. But yeah, I got some really cool results out of it. But I think for as far as my notes, write this down really quick. So I'm going to take the main tube and we're going to duplicate race starts 90 degrees question mark, double up on the spacing. So I think I can double up on them and just move a set over, and then we'll be able to walk down this. And then I'm going to do that again, and then I'm going to take the one set and just spin it this way. And then we're going to come back in. I'm probably chop it in half because this is going to be big, and I'm duplicating everything, and we're going to squeeze this all together and make it into like a one experience that you walk through on some glass floors. And then I'll be back, or we'll do a video on it. So you guys got to watch the making of this, and then I'm going to do the video on this, and I'll do a professional little video because this is kind of a cool build. So anyway, we're locked up. The game isn't locked up. I'm still in the game. It's stuck on. Where's it at? I don't know. It's not on my other screen. Yeah. I got nothing. It's a black screen, folks. Yeah. Anyway, that's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna end the stream there, and I'm going to try to fix those little bit of problems in there, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Go back and rewind this one. This was kind of cool to watch, if anybody's interested. This one was kind of cool. How the hell do I get my damn mouse off of there? I'm so stuck. My computer's stuck. Stop streaming. Hey guys, I'll see you on the next video, man. And thanks for joining me on this one. This one was super cool. Whoever the guy, whoever's in here, somebody liked it. Anyway, see you on the next video. Oh shit, hold up. We're alright. No, we're gonna fix it, man. We'll fix it. We're just gonna fix it live. We're gonna go right in there and fix it right now. We're gonna do it. Don't know why I turned everything off. So we're gonna go in here and edit my JSON file. Did I lose anybody? Stayed in here? Ha! Shoveling. They're gonna leave, and then the plow truck's gonna come by, and they're not gonna be out again, and you're like forced to shovel. Okay, so let's go into our base file there, and it was the Hasbro or something like that. I should rename it, or it might even come up with nothing because, yep, there's the base swamp piece right there. So if you manipulate it and you haven't saved anything, when you come back in here and do your Control A to look at everything, you're going to get the last object and timestamp for everything. This is how your objects look in No Man's Sky. So your files have an XYZ and a location, and it's all based on where your little base computer is. So your base computer's here, it marks a spot, and you get a certain amount of space from here, and it's all XYZ'd, and this is what it looks like in the files, and that's how it makes sense. So if that makes sense to you, we're going to move on here and go fix this file here. So let's Control C this, and we are going to go into Blender. And that's what we had last. I mean, that's what we just Controlled C'd, and I'm actually just going to throw it in there to be thorough, I guess. I don't know. I don't like to leave weird room for error. And I've had a few issues with it before where it's made a problem. People are weird. All right, is this loaded in? It is loaded in. Okay, so what we wanted to do is dissect this thing. Let's go ahead and do that here, because this is going to be a little bit harder to do now that we have it built. This is where you've had your idea, you made it good, and now you need to go in here and manipulate it, and you're like, oh my goodness, how do you do this? So there's several different ways you can do this. I can make scenes and stuff like that. I'm just going to kind of come in here and I will grab a few of these pieces here and see if I can single them out. I think I might be able to do this. Look at that, dude. I think that was it. A few of the side pieces there. Well, let's grab this here. All right, so we said we were going to double this. So let's get a good eye on this so I can tell what's going on here. You can kind of see the gaps right there, I guess. But you have no idea of how it's going to translate in the game. It's a different world. Oops. That's not what I wanted. What just happened? All right, we can start that over again. No big deal. All right, I kind of just want that. We can move that over. Now we're back to where we just started. I don't know what I hit. I hit a stray key there. let's see here. Let's grab all that. Oh, there are the pieces in the middle, I think, huh? Did I grab any stray pieces on top? That looks pretty clean. I mean, I might have something. I got something maybe on the end there. Gosh, I don't even know if it's worth it. I can always just delete that later. So let's go ahead and Alt D this, and I need to get in there and look. Wow, if that doesn't play a trick on your eyes. All right, that would be. That'd be something like it, right? And then I was talking about spinning them, right? So if we can take this to a local, go to rotate, grab this green little effer there. Nope. Nope. Let's go to individual origins. Individual origins. Look at that. Now let's grab this. Nope. Let's try again, folks. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. They're all going to be different. That's right. Some are going to spin one way, some are going to spin the other way. So I can't grab all of them at once and do this. But see how I'm saying there's little happy accidents to be held here. I think the point of origin on this are these little dots right here. So now that we have that spun over, let's go ahead and let's test this little theory out. Let's take our little selector here right down the middle. See, we grabbed both of these. Is that both? Or is that just the pieces? I think we got it. I think we got it. Let's go down here. Let's do the same thing. Oh, I grabbed everything, didn't I? That's not what I wanted. This is hard. That's going to be a hard thing to do. And I don't think that's going to happen for me. And that was to get the pink little fire pieces to show. We can maybe. All right. So what I want to do? They're on the side. Let me grab one of these and manipulate this one by itself really quickly. We know that it's the first one right there. So let's pull this up. And I think there's other pieces that are shooting out this way. So I want to rotate this. Oh gosh, this is going to be tricky here. Okay, so I'm going to have to come back over here and line these up now. It should be okay, like that. Let's slide this one. What happened? Where'd it go? There it goes. Alright, so it could be like right about there. Let's pull this out. I just kind of like getting a size reference here, and let's go ahead and Alt D this and put on our watcher over there so I can see my angles. And let's spin this to a 90. 93, 92.6. 91.7, 91, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 99. I don't know why I'm having trouble here. I went over. Jesus. Negative 90. Let's go ahead and at 90. Is it a negative? Negative 90. Boom! Alright. Now, that was very hard to watch, I'm sure. Now, that's looking wonky, though. Right? But that's okay though. This is gonna like almost like line this whole thing back up, and we'll walk down this, and we'll still have the. It's gonna be a lot of pieces, man. There's too many pieces. Nope. Go back to median point. Very sloppy work here, folks. Okay, let's pull these all out then. Get a hold of these all. Let's squeeze that in just slightly. Ugh, without, I didn't have this one here. Select it. Okay, squeeze it in. Turn it a little bit because it's wonky as hell. It's like beautiful and terrible at the same time. All right, let's go. We're at median point. Local. Let's go global. Now we should have those little pieces in there like that. Now we need to erase this down over here, right? This is gone way too far over here. We're not getting anywhere with this over here, and we already have what we need. Where are we at for pieces now? 900. Perfect. 930. I wanted to make sure it wasn't like a highlighted or anything. So let's grab these little pieces down here again. Just like that. All right, so now that I've got those, let's do a whole duplicate run here. And these are going to be ones that we damn sure didn't grab everything. All right, now I wonder if I should just keep this out by itself, because this is almost a new experimental part of it. And if we have to come in here and fix this again, then we're going to have to dissect this and pull it out. And as you can see, it's not easy to do. All right, let's pull that out. Let's go over here and look at this, because this is pretty sloppy work. It's connected though, and then we have the pieces underneath it too, so I'm thinking that we might be able to get away with that. I'm not going to tighten that up. Where are we at for pieces down there? Piece count is my concern at this moment. $1,381. Now, I was going to say we slide that back in there. All right. And then fit it. It's going to look weird. It's going to look weird nonetheless. All right, let's export this. Let's go check this out. Let's get out of there. We should be able to at least walk through it now. I wanted the glass walkway. Let's go back and can we go back and fix this? We did want a glass walkway, right? It kind of really seals the deal, doesn't it? I think it does. Let's take this over here. No, I got my okay. Let's rotate this. All right, and let's make these big. We don't have to really use that many. Look at that. And it's probably going to really square up everything down this little hole anyway, I think. Everything's kind of wonky in there, and I think something level is probably just going to make you see how wonky it is. But it's going to make the walking experience pretty cool. So let's just take that down there and just sloppy do this. Now, if I really like this, I'll just take like, I'll come back into here and we'll just dissect one of these little segments out of there, fix it, and then I'll duplicate it and finish it. And then we'll have a clean product. Right now, this is the prototype. Okie dokie. And then what? Landing pads are down here at the end, or space anomaly decals? I think you just get it right. I can't remember. I hate using this because I don't know what the hell is the name of them. And you're looking for a glass floor, and you have to type in metal first or something like that, you know. And that's not going to work either. We don't want that to be the way that is. Where's the base flag at? Because the base flag stays the same size the whole time. We don't want to scale up the landing pad there because it won't work. See, that's the normal size for a landing pad, and that's what we want. Can't have anything else. The game will not settle for it. Slide that into its place, so at least we have somewhere to park. Because I have a tendency to make things too high. Because who wants to build on the ground? Alright. Look how level that is. Excellent. Just perfection. Built to perfection. Now let's re-export this out. Come back into here, highlight everything here, boom, delete it. I'm going to Control V that there and do a save and do our double save. Are you sure? You know, if you ever hit a stray mark, I mean, you have a few chances here to think about it. It's really nice. You think it's inconvenient until you start doing it a lot and you're like, did I just hit a button? I'm not sure. Well, then you know what to do. Let's go into the game, see if that fires off on its own. OBS is doing its job over there. Anybody up there? Had a couple people watching. Dude, the last one was super cool, man. This thing is going to look awesome. That's I was in the game, huh? I wonder if that changed it for it. Wow, guys, we were in the game the whole time. So that could be a failure right there. Definitely a folly on my part. We'll see if this thing loads up and took that. It did save it, so it wrote it in there. It just wrote it while the game was in its game, and then the game closed. I don't think it wrote anything, though. I didn't save anything. I think while you're in there, the only thing that confuses is when Steam tries to sync the files, it's going to go like, oh, what happened? There's something that's changed. Are you okay with this? And you're just like, yeah, I was in offline mode or something. So I'm expecting this to still honor all the changes. Only one way to find out, folks. They put the center right in the No Man's Sky. It looked really good. All right, let's take a look at this, see how it looks. We're going to take a little walk through that, and then we'll just end this stream here. Oh, it took us over here. Not a big deal. That's all right. We'll go right over here and jump in. Now with the landing pad there, I think it does put us right on the front doorstep, right? Anyway, it'll be interesting to see, man. You know, this is gonna be the part where you see something super cool. And I guarantee this is gonna look cool because it looked cool before, and I think I fixed some things, or I ruined it. I don't know. Even the follies look cool around here. Okay. Ship's over there. I can make that, right? Come on, guys. I'm a Gek on a mission. Boosting, baby. Come on, boost it, baby. Boost it. Boost it. Can you make it on that? Oh! I'm so upset about that. I'm so upset.
Thermal protection falling.
Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Come on. I don't know where this place is at or why I have it here. It's not part of the hub though, but this base is pretty wicked. Alright, let's come in for a landing and check it out. Should have a walkway. Oh my god. Alright, well there it is. OBS was doing it back and Fourth doing it right, so I had lost the visual on the game up there. But you guys have it now, and we are about to take a walk right down this thing here. Let me go into this right here. Let's turn the HUD off. Start a recording session here, just like that. Looks like we're gonna get like a sunset or something. So the pink flames are all pointed out, and then I have the pulsation of the ray start coming in too. So this is a whole bunch of them all lined up, getting all the visual effects out of all of them at once. And damn if this is not cool. Besides the okay, we got a dip in the floor there. So I hit my goal for this, I think, and I did it very good. And now we need to just go back in there and perfect this. So what I'm going to come back and do is take a segment of this that I like. Now that I have the formula down for making this trippy ass design to walk down, we will just take that segment, fix it perfectly, line everything up to 90 degrees and everything like that, and then we'll duplicate that, and then we'll come back in here. Not that this is bad, but we'll make it, we'll perfect it there. Super cool, man. Look at this. The visuals are great. A little wonky, but sometimes the wonkiness almost makes you feel weird, man. You know? Oh, there's a hole in the floor. Yeah, see, those pieces are all interlocking and stuff, man. This is crazy.
Incoming storm.
So what we'll do is we'll fix this. And then get it over to the VR hub. Yo, what's up, Chris? What's going on, man? Hey, man, you're new to the game and stuff, man. Yeah, I lost you last time. You were talking about, you didn't want to use a save editor or anything for a while, and I think that's a really cool way to approach it, and that's the proper way to approach it. Play this game until it kind of fizzles you out, and you're a little bit bland in the regular vanilla version. And then come talk to me, man. And actually, while you're in the vanilla version, if you want, I mean, I can take you over to a cool little hub place and stuff like that. And you should be like, see some cool stuff. Damn, man. Noises everywhere.
Thermal protection falling.
But we got many bases like this, man. Let's see what kind of visuals we got here. Like, that's cool too, man. That's cool as shit.
Thermal protection.
Jeez, look at this, dude. Oh, it's my neighbors all. Everybody's got to go out there and hurry up and shovel the 3 inches of snow off before it melts. Like, that's the problem. Am I recording this on my screen in it? That's been saved. Let's start this over again. This is cool as shit. Let's jump down on this. The only thing is, I want a mod that will put me in cinema mode while I'm in camera mode. I want the animations to still be moving, like in multiplayer. Let's get rid of this storm here and get some recordings. And then I'll probably have to end the... Oh, that's so cool, man. Hey, Chris, you were talking about the waving wall. Look at that right there, bro. I mean, that's kind of waving wall right there feeling. Very close, man. That's the top of this thing. And I've had it to where I've had these things kind of like flopping before in some of my kaleidoscopes, so. But we were talking about wavy wall earlier today. And here we go, bro. This is the top of the thing. It's the wavy floor, which is just as fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm besides that hole in the floor. And it'll look really cool when I come in here and do it. I get it all symmetrically pleasing.
Extreme heat damage detected.
And the game in itself has like a very good organic vibe. I would go with a, I don't know, the Shroom is a better experience, man. But definitely, it definitely is. Which videos, base builders are you watching? Gosh, I there's some good ones out there. I mean, people that I like to watch that are on PC. Because there's some like glitch stuff that you can do. I don't know how far you want to get into it. I think the first part of the game is just like enjoying the art and the actual. I don't know, man. I can sit here in this game, screw these bases and screw this. This is kind of fun, but I'll sit at a damn sunset and meditate for 3 hours. No joke, man. The game's got beautiful art. Let's see if I can take a flight through this. Roger that. We're coming in for a fly through. 10-4. We're gonna get stuck in here. Crash the game. Glad I made it. Sort of. Nailed it! Let's do it one more time here. Help me! We're going down. We got to get down. We got to get down. I repeat, there's a get down. It's not liking this. I want a smooth go through. Let's try this. I believe I can do it if I just hit it just right. It's a personal goal of mine now. Look at this. We're lined up good. He's got a good approach. A little bit to the right there. Come on, Gek. Little Gek, pull it over to the right. Good job. Good job. Come on. Oh, we caught one of the fins in the back. Holy shit. Run the fucking wall. Fucker came out of nowhere. Alright, that's it for me. I've had enough. This is cool. I'm gonna take this over to my other my other section, man. Yeah, there's some good, yeah, I'm not a typical No Man's Sky channel, but I don't know, like, Beeblebum is good. I know everybody likes Beeblebum. Captain Steve is really good. I don't know, I think they're mostly on PS4 or PS5. I'm not quite sure. There's a lot of PS players out there, but there is some, I know that some of them do the glitch building for PC, because it's more of a, you gotta, like, put something up, and it's more of a timing thing. You gotta go click, click. But I think you'd be all right, man. I think you should just play the game your own style, kind of figure out your own thing, and then when it gets to that point, you start getting, repetition. It might get bland for you. Look into some mods. I think maybe even modding to some degree. I tell you what, if when terrain and the world start getting bland to you, come talk to me about some mods, man, and then we can just put some visual mods on for you, and you can still play kind of how you do. I've never really corrupted any files with mods like that. I've corrupted files with bases like this, and that's a different story. That's me shamming the base files and fucking with them. But modding is pretty cool. I would have a creative save and just for a modding, just where you want to get in and enjoy tripping out in the game. That is the way to probably enjoy it. Survival Bob, yeah, that's another good one. Yeah, I'm down at the bottom of the barrel. I'm not really a No Man's Sky content creator. I use No Man's Sky because it's such a great medium, and you can manipulate shit so easily in this game. I can use Blender, I can use mods. We can come in here and do kind of we have free range. It's almost like an open source, and it's because they're a small development team, and I think they get a lot of help from the modders. So they are open to modding. It's not like a bad modding community. Well, all modders in all areas get kind of shunned on because of, I don't know, people think that you're going to get kicked out of the game, but Hello Games is very loves modders, and a lot of the modders do a lot of their legwork and finding a lot of the bugs and helping them fix their bugs for them. So they are very supportive of the modding community. Maybe the community isn't supportive of the modders, but the actual development team loves us. So anyway, yeah. That's it, man. We built some cool shit, man. I can send you a friend code here. I can. That's the only thing with YouTube, man. We can't just like send a little private message or something like that. I don't know. Google bugs me out. Yeah, but I'm gonna head out of here because it's lunchtime. I'm hungry. Been building all day. Ain't been doing shit. It's been snowing, man. Friend code. Yeah, I don't know. There's. Where am I going to back here? Let's go out. Let's go into options. Let's go into mode select. I don't know if you can. John Todd's on. Cool. There's my friend code, man. SSY7 3E2H 9P9EW. I'll leave it out there for a minute, man. You can take a picture of it with your phone or something like that. And then when I'm on, you can join my game. I usually go private if I'm doing building stuff like that, but I can help you out with getting stuff. Sometimes I do giveaways for like ships and things like that, and not like to give you a boost up like cheating wise, but I can give you a cool ship, and you would still have to set up the stats up on it. But these are things that you can't get anywhere else. They're like Twitch drop items. They're special rewards things that I can hand you. So you can have some cool things that are, and there's nothing wrong with just having some things that help you navigate through the game. I'm not into like handing somebody billions of units and just ruining the game for them. And I think that that mindset that you have for that is wise anyway. Way I got into this was watching Star Citizen, and I came across this game. Yeah, I've played some Star Citizen. Thing is, you don't get the freedom like this game. Yeah, I think there's a happy medium between, the fantasy and then like super realism. Where they really I don't know. I want a happy balance. I don't want it to take me literally 6 days to go over to the moon or something like that. Like some of them it's like super deep. I mean, I think even No Man's Sky warrants you to have a certain amount of time to actually live the game properly, and a lot of us don't have time like that, but there's always creative modes. Like I said, I think you should have your normal mode, like your normal mode that you have right now. Have that and play with that, and also play in a creative mode, and just enjoy farting off, just messing around in the world and not having a grind, because that's the best thing. Because even when you're playing in normal mode and you have that grind, you know how it is. I don't know about you. If you just started playing, like you just get squirreled and distracted so easily. You're like 15 freaking things later because you need 15 things to do one thing, and all those items require items for them, and you got to go somewhere else, and then by that time, you've been distracted by 16 other different things. So getting in creative is nice just to enjoy the art, just to go, okay, I want to go mess with some sunsets. I want to go play on some worlds that are weird. Because the coolest stuff that you're going to see comes later. You need all the drives, like the weird stars, the blue star systems, the green star systems, and stuff like that take the extra drives in your ship, and uncharted systems. So you need the scanners on your ship so you can tell in the map what kind of system that you're going to. This is the secret of navigating through No Man's Sky. And with these scanners and knowing kind of what you're looking for, you can find the oddities out there. I think the game, has this generation code, and there's a very small chances of like, extreme exotic worlds and things like that to find them. And if you know how to look for them, you will find them. Being in a different galaxy too, like Isadora is a really good one. Eisentam is good. Anything that's extra lush, or depends on what you're looking for. Yeah. Anyway, get your scanners and get your drives. Fortune favors the bold, and get all your life stuff up so you can get around, and then definitely play some creative too. I don't know. The game is cool, man, and I think it caters to a lot of different people's mindsets. But if you have that mindset of like you like to trip out and just watch a sunset and stuff, you can get a lot of hours out of this game, especially on PC, especially with modding. But right now, you're doing a good job with taking your time. Paradise planets. So paradise planets are going to be in yellow star systems. Okay, so yellow stars have the highest chance of having a paradise planet. You have a certain ratio. If you go to the No Man's Sky Wikipedia page, you'll get a lot of information on this, and just look up galaxies and stuff like that. I actually do a video on my channel on how to navigate and how to find stuff in No Man's Sky, I think it's called. Maybe I'll link it to you, because it really explains things really clear and concise of like how to find what you're looking for. Because I can find I can find 4 paradise planets pretty easily, especially in the right galaxy. But even in the first one, Euclid is I think it's a neutral. I don't know what kind of galaxy it is. I thought it was a lush galaxy, but maybe it's just a neutral one. But if you go to a lush galaxy, the yellow star systems have a very high chance of having them. But so you go to yellow star systems, and what you're looking for on the map is maybe a full one, a yellow star system that has 6 planets or 6 bodies. It's a full house is what I call it. You can only have 6 as the maximum. So if you're looking for a yellow star system with 6 planets, you have the highest chance of finding a paradise planet within that system. Now you don't have. This is where you got to get your stats up so you can like look far, because right now you can probably only look out 1 star system in each direction. So get those mods on your ship to be able to warp further and look for these things. But that's how you find a paradise planet, man. Yellow star systems, lots of planets. And look, I tell you right now, I'll find one within 2 systems, especially in a lush galaxy. There's 4 different types of galaxies. So I'm throwing a lot of information down your throat right now, and I'll let you do that at your own will. Yeah, that's a horrible video. Yeah, that's a straight clickbait. Yeah, man, I get shit on by the community. I think they're very serious, man, and there's no room for like joking. I don't know. Maybe they're not from my area of the woods or something. They don't get my humor, but yeah, that's clickbait at its finest, really. And it's kind of jokingly. I do a lot of joke stuff, but yeah. No one knows what the override does. It might be coming up soon. Don't buy into the overhype crap. I think the overhype is garbage, and updates are always terrible at first. So I don't usually get excited about updates or anything like that, and everybody overhypes it. You're never going to get a city or crazy anything cool. And if you do see something really cool like that, it's modded and it's on PC, and it's probably done with some high hardware. And yeah, that, my friend, is where your PC is going to come in and play in 200 hours from now. You know, when you start getting bored and you're ready, I assure you that it is safe to do. I was so worried about it too, man. I put a lot of effort into this game, and it is a game that I liked. It scratched my childhood itch of being a spaceman, and I didn't want to mess with those files. And modding a game gets you kicked out of games and stuff like that. You're just so scared of doing it. But the save editor is one of the most valuable tools to this game that one can have, not just for manipulating your game and cheating, but it actually saves your game, and it saves every position of your game. So like, say if something happens tomorrow, my save is all messed up, I can go back in time to whatever date. Every time I go into the game and come out of the game, the save editor saves a piece of that date. I can go back into whatever date and go back into time, and that's where my file was fixed, and everything will be just fine. And that is a really cool tool to use for this game that is broken half the time. So the save editor is a powerful tool. And whenever you're ready for that, I got good videos on that too. I'm clear and concise of how I go through that and explain that, I think, with my long-winded come into my living room and have a cup of coffee with me kind of vibe. I don't do all that stupid editing bullshit, man. I talk and I try to get valuable knowledge out to people the best I can, I think. What I consider valuable knowledge within the gaming thing, anyway. All right, that's it for me talking, man. We can sit here and talk all day, but Chris, man, it's really cool to see you, man. My name's Chris too, man, actually. So, awesome, man. Always like making new friends. In North Dakota, man. I lived in South Dakota. I lived in Watertown for a little bit, man. So I know the area. Sort of, I guess. I don't know. Are the Dakotas any different than North and South? I wouldn't imagine there's not too much of a difference. The Badlands are cool, though, you know. I like the Badlands. Anyway. Yeah, man, the game is cool. There's been a lot of stuff that has not been figured out, like the override key. We have boundary failures that have been around since the beginning, man, and everybody's been talking about those, and nothing has ever happened. The lore of this game has been an up and down, crazy roller coaster ride, to say the least. If you were into this game a long time ago, like me, we were actually going to make a movie. We started actually like doing, like, we had a like a storyboard all written out. We had some people kind of pulling together all from the community, and then the main story changed, and then we got the Nexus. The Nexus wasn't even in the game. You went up to the Atlas and you had Polo and Nada and this little tiny ball by himself. One parking spot in the very beginning, and then they put 4 parking spots, and then that thing became the Nexus. And so if you were doing a movie and talking about Artemis in the first part of the storyline back then, it would make no damn sense now, which is kind of crazy, man. All right, man, I'm out, man. I've talked everybody's ear off. I can be long-winded, and yeah, we're gonna shut this down. Anyway, I will be back on Monday. Anyway, I shut down internet on Sundays. Anyway, sometimes, and tomorrow's going to be one of those days. And no internet around here. We're going to do some stuff. I'm actually going to do snow stuff. Anyway. All right, bye. Have a good day, man, and stay warm, and hopefully that plow doesn't bury you in your driveway like mine is about to. Hey, I'll catch you on the next video, man. Eat your peas. Call your mom. I love you guys. Everybody else that's out there watching who wanted to see some cool blender building stuff and walking through some cool shit. And then me and Chris talking. Always good to see some healthy, intelligent conversations going back and forth. I think that's going extinct